Whoa, whoa. Hello everybody, welcome to Cover Stories. We're gonna have a little talk now. Hello everybody, welcome to Cover Stories. This is a video podcast. Hey Olivier.
Salut Forest. Ça
We're
va?
back.
We're back. Feels good to be back.
Avec
Bon,
le
alors,
soleil à
aujourd'hui-
Lyon, là, c'est super, c'est génial.
Putain, c'est bien ça. T'as de la chance.
Ouais.
Ouais, moi aussi. Et aujourd'hui, notre invité est australien. Il habite à Sydney. Il est guitariste des HARD-ONS, légendaire groupe punk australien en activité depuis 1981. Et parallèlement, il joue en solo et sort des albums et t'as tourné avec lui. Et pour toi, il a trituré Fireman de JAWBREAKER avec l'aide de Whalley de FRENZAL RHOMB. Et ça donne ça. Welcome, Peter Blackie.
Hey!
Oh wow! Oh, that was just magic. That was.
Did
Right?
you like our presentation in French? Is everything okay with you?
Yeah, very much. I understood every third word.
We said you were beautiful.
No,
Yeah.
that's the part I understood.
How did Forest and you first met? And you did an album and a tour together. How did that happen?
Well, I think it was in 2015. Forrest and Thibaut got in touch with me and said, "This is a crazy idea, but would you want to come to Europe for a couple of months and tour solo?" And I said, "Let me think about it." Fucking oath. So just like that, I put all my trust into those guys' hands, and still, it was one of the most rewarding tours I've ever been on. It was incredible.
It was a great
What
tour.
did we do? We did 59 shows in 2 months with a week off in London.
And it was my first time in London too.
Yeah,
Playing.
well, it was awesome. I know you were with a map and everything.
I
You're
know.
going to all the English people. Excuse-moi, I am a French tourist.
Where is
I remember
Trafalgar
that really
Square?
well.
I remember picking you up at the airport and having some nuts in the car and water and just like, all right, I hope this is gonna go okay. Because we actually met when I picked you up at the airport.
A magic moment in my life.
Oh man, straight to the heart.
And maybe one day we can do it again once the world
Hopefully.
stops shitting itself.
Hopefully.
So was it also a magic moment when Forrest offered you to work on this JAWBREAKER cover? Or how did you
Not at
react?
all. No. Two things. I never do covers, or I haven't in years. And I didn't know at all who or what the band was. But because it was Forrest, I said yes straight away. And then all I could think of was, shit, how am I going to make this work? How am I going to make this work? And in the end, I had a really good time. But yeah, at first it was quite, I guess, daunting because I didn't think I could do anything with it. So I had to really live with the song for quite a while before I could make it work in my mind. See, I'm a lot older than you guys. Like, I don't know JAWBREAKER. I know Radio Birdman and Discharge. So for me, I had to do some research.
So I remember this message that really made me laugh. But when you send the song back, I don't know if you remember, you sent me a note saying, "Dude, that second part, I don't know, it's useless. I just changed everything."
Well, going back to what I was saying before, yeah, I had to do a couple of things on it to make the song work for me.
And it's great. And also Alex Borel, who mixed the record, who got all the stems and mixed it all, it's probably one of his favorites. He's like, man, this
Oh, wow,
song,
that's
it
really
really,
cool.
it really has something special, you know. It's great because
Oh,
I feel like there's the hard-ons part with that part you changed with your guitar riffs, and then there's also the Peter Black solo stuff on the little vocals. So it's great. It's like, oh man, he really made this song his. It's awesome.
Yeah, and what was great, Jay, also, because I remember when I went in there and I go, okay, look, I've been shitting myself on this track. I've got a really strong part for here, 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 and here. And he goes, oh man, that's really good because I got nothing for there, there, and there, but I got parts for here, here, and here. So it was very fortuitous. It was really collaborative. And I think we did a couple of extra things when we were in there together, you know, because as you're putting stuff down, ideas pop up here and there. And yeah, it was very lucky. It worked pretty cool. And I think what I did, me personally, what I wanted to do, I kind of wanted to make it a little bit more 70s rock.
It works. It works great.
So yeah. So you're talking about Jay. For people who are listening to us, it's Jay Whalley from FRENZAL RHOMB. Yeah, he's a friend.
Yes, sorry, yes, Jay Whalley from FRENZAL RHOMB. We share a studio space, and he recorded my Song a Day project in 2016, and he's recorded maybe now 5 of my solo records. We've worked a lot together. Or mainly me hassling him. He's really awesome to work with. He's really cool and casual, makes everything really relaxed. Because recording to me isn't always fun. Like I always find it not stressful, but you know, there's always that, like I'm putting something down, you know, I want to make it sound good. And you know, I've worked a couple of times, luckily very, very, very rare, with a couple of engineers who are like, oh, you know what I think? You know, that sort of attitude. And I really hate that because I go in prepared and it's like, mate, I don't care what you think. It's, you know, this is what we're doing. And it's like, oh, no, you know what you got to do, mate? You know, especially when someone hears a song, you know, not even 5 minutes and they're already trying to jump on it. Mm-hmm. And Jay's the opposite. He's tops.
Yeah, I remember we spoke about this through email, but the first time I only met Jay once was at that photo exhibit.
I think was it Marrickville Bolos?
Oh man, I don't know. It was 2017 when I came to Australia, right? But yeah, but he was really sweet.
So Peter, you didn't get the need to listen to more Jawbreaker songs after that.
You know, I never thought there was a generation gap until I got old. And, you know, I know people hear what I like and go, man, that's, you know, boring old fart shit. And I hear what, you know, younger people like, and I'm like, oh man, that's real kid stuff. Yeah. And I'm not saying Jawbreaker is like that, but the other thing as well is just when Forest asked me to do this, I was going through a hardcore time because I've started preparing the next solo recordings, and HARD-ONS are going in the studio next month. So I've had a lot of musical work I had to do. And when I'm doing that, I rarely listen to other stuff, except late at night, I'm making dinner. It's finally time for me. And then I just want to listen to something for pleasure. So, you know, I'll pull out stuff that I know, like, you know, I'll play some Alice Cooper records or something. So, you know, you didn't get me at a time when I was really, really ready for new stuff. It's, right. You know, I was working a lot. And you know what? Not like a lot of old farts, because I know a lot of people my age are like, man, there's been nothing good since 1987. You know, I don't behave like that. I'm always, you know, after new shit. And, you know, if someone goes to me, oh, man, you should check this out, I will. I just need some time for it. Can you wait on? I got something on the stove. Wait.
Oh, yeah, sure. But,
it's Gomosh as well.
Oh. I hope when I turned around, you didn't see that I was in my underwear.
Well, everybody does Zoom calls with their underwear.
Do you yourself receive a lot of hard-on covers? I guess there's been a few over the years.
There was a friend of mine who put out a HARD-ONS tribute record. He got everyone to re-record Dick Cheese, our first album proper, and he did it in a really cool way where he owns a studio, so he just got people in, and he said everyone's allowed 2 hours. And that's all you got. 70% they really did it differently. For instance, you know the band Meanies?
Yeah, of course.
Well, the singer Link, he's in another band called it's got a weird name. It's got Gaslight in it. I got their records on my shelf. But he made it sound like a George Harrison solo song. I really dug. It was like, shit, this really works. So a couple of people who did our songs, note for note, and it was like, yeah, cool. But the guys who went somewhere else with it, that was kind of a pleasure to listen to. It was nice hearing your material interpreted. So much like what you're doing with this project, Forest.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out maybe how to send the record to people that have been covered on this record. I'm not sure. I didn't dig into that, but I'm gonna try to maybe find some addresses. And there's a Bowie cover. Thinking about it, he probably heard it already.
That's true. Which Bowie song did you do?
Oh, well, that's for the next podcast.
Oh, okay. When the camera's off. Wait a minute. Whoa.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Whoa.
Yeah, I really appreciate you took some time, man. Thanks a lot. It's really fun.
Man, it was my pleasure. And yeah, look, Mr. Oliver, as I said before, people asking me to do this, I always say no. There's been hundreds of times I've said no, but Forrest will be one of the only people in the whole wide world that I said yes to without even thinking.
Oh, so, man. Wow. That's means a lot. Thank you, man.
Well, I love your stuff. And yeah, that tour we went on was something.
And then every show we did together, Europe or Australia, was great. We had great adventures, man.
We certainly did. You know what else I was remembering the other day? Remember we stopped somewhere in the middle of nowhere and there was this weird fucking museum of horror.
I know, right? It was the witch museum.
And yeah, I still do the same. Like every time I drive to Melbourne, that stupid koala, I've always got to stop and take a photo of it for you.
Thanks a lot, man. Hope the dinner's good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice meeting you again, Oliver.
Yes, same thing, Peter.
Take care, guys, and good luck with it. I can't wait to hear it. Actually,
I'll send you a couple of copies for you and Jay.
Be awesome.
All right, well, take care, man. Speak soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Guys.
Bisous.
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 Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cover Stories. We're gonna have a little talk now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cover Stories. This is a video podcast.
I'll be back.
Ça, c'est super.